Kirtland did not get a chance to play.
Get ready to start over. As soon as you see yourself here, start over.
Okay.
I don't think it was working. There it goes.
Hello, friends. Mid-Michigan Laker basketball is on the air. Hello and welcome in to Maury Courts Recreation Center here in Mount Pleasant for MAC TV's presentation of the NJCAA Great Lakes District C quarterfinal between Mid-Michigan College and Kirtland Community College.
Playoff time, baby.
It's March. We are here. Austin Chastain from MAC TV alongside Mr. Engineer himself, Nick Toner. Nick, it's March. We've got basketball. We've got some time on the clock. We've got two teams ready to battle this out for some postseason supremacy. Got to be exciting, guys.
Oh, I'm stoked. I can't wait for it. We just saw Kirtland like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Very close game. This should be a good one.
Yeah, we'll get back into the matchup of how this thing looks on paper, but we'll let Mr. PA Man Scott do his thing. We'll step aside, but we'll keep it right here for the national anthem and the starting lineups. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV.
Team representatives or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for dismissal from the venue. We appreciate creating a safe and positive game environment. You could throw it up. At this time, we ask you all direct your attention to the east wall as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. First, introducing the visitors from Kirtland. Number 0, Jalen Coates. Number 1, Rick Daniel. Number 12, William Reed. Number 20, Greg Wilson. And number 23, Jason DeCoff.
Why is Dan Marley out?
And now, taking the floor in the blue sliver for your Mid-Michigan College Lakers. That guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Toledo, number 0, Jaden Sims. That guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Flint, number 1, Makai McCollum. That guard, a 6'2" freshman from Kentwood, number 4, Beeline McLeod. That forward, a 6'7" sophomore from Detroit, number 5, Satchel Love. And that forward, a 6'7" sophomore from Lansing, number 21, Javel Lewis. The Lakers are coached by Caleb House, assisted by Joel Dyer, TJ Rady, Devontae Lane, Jackson Shoemaker, Byron Chunk, and Dr.
Worth it. Worth it every time, my guy.
It's so worth it. We're ready for some basketball. We're having a lot of fun here. Usual suspects for the Lakers: Sims, McCombs, McLeod, Love, and Javel Lewis, the starting 5. And looks like the starting 5. The usual suspects for the Firebirds: Coates, Daniels, Reed, Wilson, and DeCoste. We're just about underway. The Mr. Official, who yours truly got a chance to toss the ball out, too. And throws it up. Lewis wins the tip. We're underway. Mid-Michigan will start with the ball, working left to right in the white uniforms. It's traditional home whites, and we're going to get a quick traveling violation here against Mid-Michigan.
Yeah, that didn't take long for the officials to make their mark. I'm kidding. It was a great call, I guess.
Well, the officials, just like the two teams, hope to be on their very best behavior here this evening. If you heard Nick ask me about Dan Marley, I have a signed photo of Dan Marley that I've kept with me all season. Shot goes up and is up and good for Jalen Coates. Firebirds are on the board early. Now here's Jaden Sims for Mid-Michigan. Sims on the drive, right hand, pulls up. 8 feet, and he got it. Now the Lakers are on the board. Should be a promising game. That ball loose, but picked up and finds its way over to Greg Wilson, who dropped 34 over at the high school, and he's on the board.
Yeah, he's a pure shooter, 100%. There's not a shot on the floor he can't hit, I don't believe.
Sims driving, shooting, and scoring. Tough bucket there by Jaden Sims. He's got all 4 points for the Lakers.
Yeah, I feel like he let that one go, and he was horizontal to the ground.
Lakers saying lock up, shot off. No good, bouncing around. It goes off of, they're going to say Javel Lewis, and he'll go back to the Firebirds, who come into this one 4-16 overall, finished with a 4-10 record in the MCCA North, 6th place out of the 8 teams. Mid-Michigan, on the other hand, 21-6, 12-2 in the conference, 2nd out of the 8 teams. The only 2 losses were competitive games against Bay College. Short time here for the Firebirds. Wilson puts up a 3 at the end of the clock. Too strong. McLeod got the rebound, struggling with it, and he got it. McCombs, corner 3, splash it. Nice find there by Javel Lewis. So that's the first Mid-Michigan lead of this game at 7-4, and that one goes out of bounds and will stay down here with the Firebirds. Firebirds come into this one on a one-game losing streak, losing 4 out of their last 5. Played Bay real tough. And we're going to get an illegal screen. That will be the first Kirtland turnover of the ball game.
Yeah, Bay, the best team we've probably seen on this floor, come in here and take down these Lakers this year.
Again, the only 2 conference losses were to the Norse for the Lakers. Lewis backing him down. Goes up and under, and a bucket.
What an effort, what a shot. Wow.
My goodness. That one goes up, loose ball, turnover, picked up by Javel Lewis. Slowed up, now to Jaden Sims. Second Firebird turnover of the ball game. Sims, straight away, Jay, off. Love tries to get the rebound. It's picked up, scooped up. There by Reed, who fires a 3, misses just about everything. It actually picked up the back rim. McLeod falling out of bounds, gets the pass away. Lakers get down the court quickly. And Sims is fouled. And looks like we're going to get a foul call there.
It's going to go on Greg Wilson.
It will go on Greg Wilson. First foul of the game. Lakers inbound it underneath on the near side. Love going to work. His shot off. Rebound, he got his own. That one bounced away. McLeod, tough 3, step back. Can't get it. That one will go out of bounds. And we're going to get a timeout here by the Firebirds. This was a full timeout, so we'll step aside for a quick break. You're watching Laker Basketball on MAC TV.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work. Broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
Hello and welcome back to Maury Courts. Austin Chastain with Mac TV alongside Mr. Engineer Nick Toner. Nick, very quick start. I think that's why Coach Niall Finney took a timeout there. 16:43 on the game clock. Just your perception of how this thing has started.
It's looking good. Michigan's starting to get a grasp on the rebounds, starting to get work on the boards, and I'm a big fan of the boards, so that's where I think ball games are won and lost.
That is exactly it. I mean, anytime we bring you the halftime stats, I mean, that's always the one I circle. I always put two little dashes between the offensive and defensive boards, circle it, because those are the big important numbers of this game as we're back underway. Wilson for three. Might have gotten touched and goes in and out. Rebound by Love. Devin Watts checked in for the first time. His first action. McCombs a three short. It bounced up and off the shot clock, off the mounted clock there. So that will go down as a miss and a Kirtland team rebound. Lakers lead. Here's Jalen Coates, top of the key. Working on Satchel Love. Bit of a mismatch. Short time here. Firebirds trying to get the shot. It goes up and in at the last possible second. Rick Daniels with a bucket. And then a turnover on the other end. And then we're going to get a whistle on yet another turnover. So
yeah, they're going to call carry.
So a carry by the Firebirds gives that ball back to the Lakers. So let's break down. I wanted to quick break down the tournament outlook. So the winner of tonight's game goes on to play Kalamazoo Valley, which won the Western Conference in this district semifinal game. Again, we're in the Great Lakes District C. Sims puts up a shot, and it's good. 6 points for Jaden Sims early. That game is on Friday as the shot goes up and too strong, rebounded by Sims. Shot by Coates.
What a bounce pass. Oh.
And the bounce pass goes out of bounds, and we'll go back to the Firebirds. So the district semifinal game is at 11:30 a.m. on Friday in Bollinger Fieldhouse down at Mott Community College.
11:30, that's early.
That's an early tip, considering the fact that these men's games typically started at 3 o'clock on Saturdays and 7:30 on Wednesday nights. And nice steal there by Devin Watts and a spin move. Oh, my. Trying to get the spin move. Scoop pass under to McCombs, who lost the handle. So reciprocating turnovers there and a long stretch and a bucket there for Marco Broom Hernandez. His first points, it's 11-8, 14 and a half to go first half.
That's about 6 points now I've got in transition baskets for Kirtland that Mid-Michigan's just not getting back fast enough for.
Sims has his shot, swatted away. Wilson driving, shooting, too strong. Put back by Coates, no good. Rebound to Wilson again. He goes back up. It's good and a foul. We get Satchel Love for the foul. 14-14 to go first half. Greg Wilson has a free throw to complete the three-point play here and could tie it.
Yeah, it looks like transition baskets right now are the Achilles heel to this Lakers.
Wilson is a 79% free throw shooter, averaging just under 22 points per game. His shot up and good, and we are tied. Third tie of the game.
Nick Ellis checks in for the Lakers, as does Katie McGillis.
Ellis sets that screen nicely for Watts, who puts up a shot and a bucket. His first bucket. Nice shot by Watts. Gives the lead back to the Lakers. We got 4 lead changes in this thing. Nice pass underneath. Gonna get it to Broom Hernandez once again. Love working baseline, gets his shot up, no. Couldn't get the rebound on his own. He got knocked away, and it goes over the end line, goes out of bounds, and it will stay down here with Mid-Michigan. DeLon McLeod checking in for Jaden Sims. A different lineup here. McLeod, Ellis, Caden McGillis, who's checked in for the first time. Satchel Love and Devin Watts, the 5 out there for Mid-Michigan. Ellis kicks it in to Love. Love puts up the hook shot. He's got a bucket, his first. So we're just under 7 minutes into this game. We've already had 5 lead changes, 4 ties. And a drive, kick, more kicking, a shot, good! Marco Broom Hernandez with a 3-pointer straight away. And the Firebirds have the lead. Here's McLeod driving left hand, kicks it to McGillis in the corner, can't get it. So here are the Firebirds now in a hurry, slowing it down, now playing in the half court. Lakers playing man-to-man defense here, excuse me. And we're gonna get a double dribble by Spencer Tomey. So JaVale Lewis checks back in. Satchel Love will have a seat. Jordan Crane checks in for the first time for the Firebirds, wearing 24. Kirtland in its traditional road blue with a bunch of different accents on it. Said it over at the high school when these two teams met just a couple of weeks ago. It's a cool-looking uniform as McLeod driving. His shot short. McGillis, rebound. Goes up for a shot, and he's fouled on the way up.
Yeah, great hustle play there by McGillis to get that rebound and go strong to the hoop to get that shot away. He'll be rewarded with a trip to the free throw line here, his first. Rattles down the first one.
Pardon me, McGillis made that first free throw. Pardon me. I was just double checking my rosters. There was a mix-up. There's been some issues here with the Kirtland roster, but we got to figure it out. And McGillis misses the second. Rebound to Nick Ellis and goes out of bounds. And it'll stay down here. So ball on the ground here, picked up by JaVale. Here's DeLon McLeod now to Nick Ellis. Austin Gibson, who checks in for the first time, down to JaVale Lewis, driving, backing him down. Puts up the shot, it's off. Ellis the rebound, and he's fouled on the way up.
Yeah, great play again by McGillis to get that tough rebound. He's going to be fouled by 23, Justin DeCoste.
That was Caden McGillis, my apologies.
Excuse me, they're going to give that foul to Broom Hernandez instead.
So McGillis right back to the free throw line, and he makes the first. Caden McGillis, 6'4" sophomore out of McBain. 50% free throw shooter, averaging just under 7 points per game. Puts up his 4th free throw of the night, and it's off. Rebound there to Justin DeCoste. So here's Greg Wilson wearing 20 in navy blue. So here's where the roster mix-up happened. Avion Cavett is wearing 10 and not Spencer Utomi. That's my mistake. Rosters were not correct. The shot from Wilson is up and off. JaVale Lewis rebound. Here are the Lakers now. Here's McGillis driving. He picks up his dribble. Ellis for three. It's off. Rebound to JaVale Lewis. Here's DeLon McLeod now driving right hand. Goes up for the shot, and it's short. Rebound to JaVale Lewis. Lewis, tough shot. Can't get it to go. Ball's loose. The Firebirds slow it down. That ball's tipped. Stolen away by Gibson. And he's fouled.
A lot of players down on the floor.
There's a whole lot of stuff going on here.
Sloppy basketball on both sides here.
Here's McLeod working in the half court against Rick Daniels. Caden McGillis on the far side on the elbow. McGillis on the cut. He tries to get a shot away, and it's blocked. He was saying he was fouled. No call. It will go down as a team rebound and stay down here with the Lakers. Gibson driving left hand, kicks it to McLeod, who hesitates. Gibson for three. That's off.
Tough
Ellis
rebound.
puts a shot up off a tough rebound. Another tough rebound. Here's JaVale Lewis. He gets a shot up. No good. Rebound there by Rick Daniels for Kirtland.
Rim being unkind to the Lakers right now.
Here's Marco Broom Hernandez now.
Lakers, though, dominating the boards right now. Just unkind at the rim.
Here's Jalen Coates working against McGillis now on the drive. Corner three, no good there for DeCoste. Lewis ends up picking up the rebound. Here's Austin Gibson near side, driving, trying to find JaVale, can't get it to him, and that will go as another turnover on the steal. And whistle, and he traveled. Well, it looks like we'll get a full timeout here by Coach Caleb House. 9:41 to go first half. We'll step aside. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV. Hello and welcome back to Maury Courts Recreation Center here in Mount Pleasant. Lakers lead 17-16. Big round of applause for the Lakers as they come back out on the floor. I'm not going to lie, they just got an absolute speaking to by Coach Caleb House. Could hear it all throughout the gym. He is not happy with how the Lakers have played, and we're going to get a foul call here against Rick Daniels of Kirtland. So that'll be his first 16th foul. Here's McLeod now crossing the timeline, 24 on the shot clock. And we're going to get another foul against the Firebirds, this one against Jason DeCoste. And that should send, and it will. So Jason DeCoste picks up his third foul, team seventh. And that will send JaVale Lewis to the free throw line to shoot 1-1.
Yeah, Lakers in the bonus here early in the half.
Lewis, just under 61% free throw shooter, misses. And rebound goes off of a Firebird and will stay down here with Mid-Michigan.
Yeah, Mid needs to continue working hard on the offensive boards. They're getting the extra chances. Like I said a little bit ago, the rim feels like it's just a little constricted on them right now.
Lakers get it in. McLeod was struggling to find somebody. Now he drives baseline, gets up a shot and a bucket. His first points of the game. Lakers lead 19-16. 9:10 to go, first half. Firebirds working slowly in the half court. This is Rick Daniels over to Greg Wilson. Now over to Marco Broom Hernandez wearing 4. Back up to Jalen Coates. Back over to Daniels, who pops a 3, goes off, no good. JaVale Lewis the rebound. Lakers stretch it all the way to Nick Ellis. Ellis, unkind at the rim once again. And we're going to get a foul here against Mid-Michigan. This one against DeLon McLeod. And we're going to get a timeout by Kirtland, only a 30-seconder, so we'll stay here. Nick, Mid-Michigan leading this one at 19-16, 8:38 to go. We noticed after Coach House, laid into his players a little bit. There's a big round of applause. A lot of emotion here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they're working hard on the boards. They're getting the offensive rebounds. They're just the second chance shots, the third chance shots even, just not falling right now. I think once those start to fall, I think the Lakers will be in good shape, especially if they continue to board like they are.
Exactly that. And I mean, if you think about it, all the layups that they've missed, I'm interested to see the statistical numbers here at halftime. This game feels like Mid-Michigan should be leading by probably 10 or 12 points right now, although it's only leading by 3 here with 8.5 minutes to go first half. Back underway. Here's a drive. A shot by Coates. No. Rebound to Lewis. It was to Lewis. Now here's Jaden Sims, who checked back in during the timeout. Lakers working around. Sims straight away. Jay can't get it to go. Tough rebound there by Spartacus Berry Jr. What a name. Well, I know we said that at the high school when these teams played just a couple of weeks ago. Now tough defense here by Jaden Sims against Marco Broom Hernandez. Here's Rick Daniels wearing 1. Working on DeLon McLeod. Under 8 minutes to go first half. Short time. Daniels puts up a sky hook, doesn't get it.
Yeah, a bit of a prayer shot there. That's exactly what Mid-Michigan wants.
Tough defense there by McLeod. Rebound there to JaVale Lewis, who has it down in the low post against Berry Jr. And it goes up for a bucket.
That's a
JaVale Lewis.
That's a mismatch down low all day.
JaVale Lewis is just so athletic, man. He's been a lot of fun to watch this year.
Yeah, nothing against Spartacus Berry either. That's a mismatch on anybody that he gets the ball on the block on.
And that pass was thrown directly to Makai McCombs, who picks up the steal, and there's going to be a foul underneath. Jaden Sims wants the Lakers to huddle. Rick Daniels picks up his second foul. That's 8 now against the Firebirds. That sends JaVale Lewis back to the free throw line. He'll shoot a pair as the foul was on the shot. We kind of slow things down a little bit. And Lewis misses the front end here. Yeah, just under 61% free throw shooter, averaging just about 13 points per game. And of course, Lewis, 6'7" sophomore forward out of Lansing by way of Mid-Michigan and Northwood. And he makes the second. Laker lead now up to 6, its largest lead so far. Long pass there caught by William Reed. And a turnover off of Reed. Hot pass. Couldn't be handled. 7 turnovers here by Kirtland by my count. Just under 7 minutes to go in the first period. And a long drive and a bucket by DeLon McLeod. Now a bit of a three-quarter court press here by Mid-Michigan. Here's Greg Wilson. Now a trap on the near side. Firebirds having to run around. A three ball is up and no good. There, that was Matthew Pittman on the shot. Couldn't get it to go. Stretch pass, and it's another turnover for Mid-Michigan. Stolen away there by Jalen Coates, who puts up a shot. Too strong. Rebound bounces out to Spartacus Berry, who puts up the putback, and he got it. Spartacus Berry Jr. And then on the other end, Jaden Sims. Long stretch pass by the Lakers. This thing's up to 8 now. Lakers imploring their teammates to lock up defensively. Pittman with a bucket. Now the Firebirds chanting defense on their defensive end. Satch going to work, driving right hand, puts up the hook shot. It's off. Bury the rebound.
Yeah, just a little bit close there on that shot by Satchel Love.
Three ball is up and off by Reed. Rebound to Lewis now. Oh my, that was a lot of flying around. Sims tried to put up a lob pass there. It looked like to McCombs. And then Reed just comes flying in, knocks the ball out of bounds, and almost takes a full-on spill into the end wall. That's a metal, that's metal down there.
Yeah, it's sheet metal. That's not going to feel great.
And it's that ridged kind of metal, too. That's going to hurt. So Lakers inbound it. Here's Nick Ellis doing work, and we're going to get a foul against Spartacus Berry. His first, that's 9 against the Firebirds. And that will send Nick Ellis to the free throw line.
Yeah, he'll shoot a 1-on-1 here as the Lakers are in the bonus.
Nick Ellis, the 6'7" freshman forward out of Grand Ledge. He's a 71% free throw shooter, averaging 7.5 points per game. And he got the first. So Ellis will have one more crack at it here. His team up 27-20, 5:07 to go in the opening half. And Ellis bounces it around, and he gets it. And Reed on the far sideline is fouled.
That's going to go against Ellis.
They're going to get Nick Ellis on the foul call. His first, that's 3 against Mid-Michigan. Pretty good. Oh, what a steal by Devin Watts. Sims, throw it down! Jaden Sims. And then he gets the deflection on the other end. And then he loses his man, and Reed gets a bucket. McGillis with a bucket. Now it's up to 10, 32-22, 4.5 to go. Just think, folks, we got more basketball. We got another half of basketball after this. Daniels kicks it over to Crane, back up to Daniels. Top of the key, driving right hand on Watts, and he goes up for a shot, and he's fouled.
Yeah, great defense there by Watts. He's going to get a foul there for it, but that would stay in front of the player there.
Well, that foul was on the floor, so it will stay. Well, it will be an inbound for the Firebirds as they get it in. Daniels does to Wilson, and then here's a drive by Crane, and his shot off, no good. Rebound to Jaden Sims. Jaden Sims with 10 first half points, looking for more. Lakers call for a high screen. Pick and roll. Nice work. Beautiful basketball. Nick Ellis with another bucket. Well, his first field goal of the game, excuse me. Lakers up to a 12-point lead. That was perfect, sound, fundamental basketball right there.
Get the ball down low on the block, let the big guys turn and burn it.
Long three is up and good for William Reed.
That'll cut this contest down to 9.
Sims working against Reed. Sims driving. Tough defense there by William Reed. Here's McCombs on the drive, gets his shot up. Can't get it. McGillis, a tough rebound. He goes up for a shot, and he gets the foul, the bucket. They're going to get Matt Pittman for the foul. That is 10 against the Firebirds. So the Lakers will shoot free throws the rest of this first half.
Back in for Kirtland, number 0, Coates, and 44.
Coates and Barry check back in for the Firebirds. Not appear any changes for the Lakers, as McGillis will have his shot here to complete a three-point play. And he does. Lead back out to 12 points, 37-25, just under 3 minutes to go first half. Reed driving against Sims. Kicks it out to Wilson. Slipping. Kicks it out to Coates, who fires a three. No good. Javale Lewis, a tough rebound. Here's Devin Watts, catches it right in front of us. And then a pass tipped away and stolen away. Here's Coates. Coates on the drive, on the shot, can't get it. Here's Sims. The finger roll, he got it. The Laker lead is 14. Greg Wilson now running the point against Caden McGillis. Wilson temporarily lost the basketball, and a shot goes up and in for William Reed. He's got 8 points in this first half. His team's still down by 11, though. Under 2 minutes. McGillis driving. Long pass over the rim, actually, to Nick Ellis, who goes back up and
what an
a
effort by the
backward
big guy.
shot.
What effort by the big fella there.
The catch, and, I mean, he threw a thing over his head. 41-28 is the Mid-Michigan lead. Pittman for three. Short. That one bounced around, knocked out of bounds, and will go to the Lakers on the team rebound. You know, we've seen a lot of great individual efforts. I don't know if we've seen anything quite like that, what Nick Ellis just pulled off right there. That's pretty cool.
It's almost like an alley-oop type of pass that he couldn't get, so he just brought it back down, found himself underneath the basket, literally, and then spun as he jumped to get it around.
Yeah, that was pretty neat. Just over a minute to go. Here's Jaden Sims. Sims spinning, kicking out. Ellis for three. Short. McGillis gets the rebound. He puts it on the deck, and it's deflected, goes out of bounds. And it looks like it went off of William Reed there.
Yeah, they're going to say this is Laker ball.
And, yeah, it will stay down here with Mid-Michigan. You know, good sportsmanship there by Matt Pittman, picking up Caden McGillis.
18 will be on the shot clock here for the Lakers.
Sims, 15 on the clock, driving, shooting. Oh, what a turnaround bucket.
Jaden Sims doesn't miss from there.
That is his favorite shot in the bag. Lakers lead by 15.
Little 8 to 10 foot jump shot right there in the paint.
He's just so good at it, that little turnaround.
Always knows where the rim's at.
Rick Daniels throws it out of bounds, and that will go back to the Lakers. 9 turnovers by Kirtland. 29 seconds left on the game clock. Shot clock is off. Mid-Michigan could hold for the final shot if it wanted. And it looks like that will be the case as Devin Watts dribbles it right in front of us. Just over the timeline. Watts driving. Nice pass by Ellis. Watts with a tough shot and a tough bucket. He's got 4 points. And we're going to get a whistle just before the buzzer. The first half is not over. There's still just a couple of seconds, maybe like a second and a half left. It looks like they're going to get, I believe it's going to be.
It's going to be 2 free throws from mid, I believe.
Well, on an offensive foul, I don't think it would be. Your favorite player control foul. Looks like it's going to go against Rick Daniels, I would think. And it'll be an inbound. I'm guessing it would be right in front of us.
Kirtland foul on number 44, Spartacus Berry Jr. and his second.
So it will go against Spartacus Berry. My mistake. A lot of stuff happening. And just 0.8 of a second on the game clock. Just have to make sure you get this ball in bounds and touched, not by a Firebird. Perfect. And that is how your first half will come to an end. Mid-Michigan leads 45-28. Nick, your thoughts on the first half?
Keep working those boards, man. Mid-Michigan is killing them at rebounding right now. They keep that up, this game's just going to continue to balloon, and we're going to walk out of here with a W.
Mid-Michigan leading the turnover battle 10-7 or 7-10, however you'd like to say it. Again, Mid-Michigan leading this one 45-28, 20 minutes down, 20 minutes to go. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV.
I signed up for the Laker Distinction Scholarship because I knew I wanted to go to mid right away anyways.
I knew that I wanted to get through college debt-free or as close to debt-free as possible.
Because I had some classmates who were a couple years older than me that had won it, and they had a really positive experience at mid.
And provided me the perfect path to get my associate's degree here at Mid-Michigan College and begin the rest of my college journey.
Winning LDS was a really positive experience for me. I was able to work on campus, and I was also able to study abroad, which is something I never really thought I would be able to do.
Really, the basis of my success today and my continual success is the Laker Distinction Scholarship and is Mid-Michigan College, because without this first step, I wouldn't be where I am today.
It really helped for me to know that the first 2 years of tuition were going to be lifted off my shoulders.
I got to meet a lot of great people who have become friends and advisors for me, and I know that as I move on that they will still be here to help me get through the college process.
And I really do think that my time here at Mid has helped prepare me to take these next steps, not only financially by saving a lot of money, but the faculty here at Mid and the classwork I feel like has really prepared me for the next step and these harder classes that I know I will be taking.
Receiving the LDS scholarship gave me the opportunity to successfully transfer 67 credits to Grand Valley State University, now putting me on the fast track to graduation, where I will be graduating a complete year early in the spring of 2020.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work, broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
Humane Animal Treatment Society is an animal adoption center that helps find animals forever homes and provide them with certain medical treatments. There are many ways you can help their cause. You can volunteer at HATS by running and reading with the animals, helping the staff with daily routines, and photographers can take pet pictures to boost their portfolio. There are still many animals looking for a forever home. See other ways you can make a difference at www.hatsweb.org.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to Maury Courts Recreation Center here in Mount Pleasant. MAC TV's presentation of the NJCAA Great Lakes District C Tournament. And we've got the quarterfinal matchup here as Mid-Michigan leads Kirtland 45-28. Austin Chastain from MAC TV alongside Mr. Engineer Nick Toner. And Nick, very solid first half for Mid-Michigan.
Yeah.
Outside of the first 7 minutes or so.
Well, even in that first 7 minutes, they had a lead. It was just 2 points. Then they get that talking to, and it turns into a 45-28 advantage. Most importantly, though, like I said, going into the half, they've crushed Kirtland on the rebounds, on the boards. It's 25 Mid-Michigan rebounds to 9 for Kirtland. Mid-Michigan has 11 offensive boards, which is more than the team rebounds for Kirtland altogether.
Which, I mean, you look at it and you just think that's just an absurd number. I mean, because it is. It's truthfully just an absurd stat. And it looks like JaVale Lewis has 8 of those rebounds on his own. 5 of them on the defensive end, 3 of them on the offensive end.
Yeah, so JaVale Lewis is almost out-rebounding Kirtland by himself.
Right. I figured he would have had a lot more than that, given how many he had throughout that last, or the middle stretch there in between. In that first half. And see, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do there. Athletic specialist Jacob Thielen launching the ball all the way across the court to Mr. Official right here in front of us. See, that's what I wanted to do.
The
right
long
there.
skip pass.
Yeah, throw the long skip pass. That would have been that was the no, I'm just kidding. That's a dream, you know. And last game of the season, and we like to have a lot of fun here on MAC TV. But anyway, your first half stats there brought to you by MAC TV. Mid-Michigan.
By the stat crew.
Yeah, by our wonderful stat crew here at Mid-Michigan. Actually, Jacob brought the stats over. So first half stats brought to you by Jacob Thielen. Real quick as we get set to go, Mid-Michigan shot 49% from the field and just 13% from 3. That's another big number. Yeah. Kirtland, on the other hand, shooting 39% from the field, 25% from 3, and we are back underway here in the second half. Kirtland starting with the ball, now working left to right across your screen, wearing again those road navy blue uniforms with all kinds of accents on them, and a 3 ball is up and short there by Jalen Coates. Rebound by William Reed, and he's fouled. They're going to get Delon McLeod with the foul call, his second. First team foul of the second half. Of course, as we are just getting underway, less than 30 seconds into the period. And Greg Wilson's shot is up and good. Wilson adding to an uncharacteristically small point total there. Just 5 points in the first half for Wilson. Now he's up to 7 with that bucket. JaVale Lewis working, backing down his man. His shot is short. Rebound there by DeCoste. Lewis also only had 5 points as Wilson launches a 3, and it's off. Rebound to Satchel Love. Comes away. He only had 2 points in that first half. Jaden Sims doing a lot of the work, as was Nick Ellis. Sims with 14, Ellis with 6. Caden McGillis had 7. And we're going to get a whistle here before the shot.
Kirtland foul on number 23, Jason DeCoste.
Jason DeCoste picks up his 4th personal foul. And he's going to stay in the game with those 4 fouls.
And JaVale Lewis is going to go right at him here.
Why wouldn't he? Satchel Love puts up a shot, and he got a bucket.
Satchel Love.
The one 3-pointer Mid-Michigan made was by Mekhi McCombs, and that was early on. And almost on cue, almost gets a steal, but he blocks the shot. That was definitely tipped on that shot by Wilson. Here's Sims on the drive. Oh, what a circus shot. Couldn't get it to go. And the ball is dribbled out of bounds by Delon McLeod. So Mid-Michigan leading 47-30 here in this District C quarterfinal of the Great Lakes NJCAA Great Lakes Tournament. And a block, and he's going to be fouled. That was Will Reed on the shot attempt. He had 8 points in that first half. So they're going to get Satchel Love with the foul. His second foul of the game. So here's William Reed now shooting a pair. Reed, a 70% free throw shooter, averaging just under 6 points per game. Reed is one of many guys from Florida on this roster. 6 of them in all. West Palm Beach, Florida is the hometown of Will Reed. His second shot is up and off, though he missed them both. Very uncharacteristic there. One of the better free throw shooters on this team, actually. So here are the Lakers, and that's a turnover. Lewis fired the pass just a little bit off, and Love couldn't get his hands on it. And Reed, on the other end, makes up for those 2 points with another bucket. Lakers playing fast, maybe a little too quick here. Kicking around, here's McCombs on over to Satchel Love, who goes baseline. Love, tough shot, can't get it. Rebound, and he goes up and is fouled.
A little confusion there between Satchel Love and JaVale Lewis. They both had the ball there at the same time for a moment.
So they're going to get Jalen Coates on the foul, his first, team second. That'll send Satchel Love to the free throw line. And Love makes his first. Satchel Love, averaging just under 12 points per game, is a 60% free throw shooter. Again, a lot of 6'7" forwards on this team. He is out of Detroit. And that shot, no good. Rebound to Greg Wilson. Oh, my! And they're going to get an offensive foul against Rick Daniels, his third. Very late whistle on the charge, but it worked out for the Lakers. They draw the 14th turnover by Kirtland. And then a loose ball. McLeod loses it, and we're going to get a tie-up. So it will stay down here with Mid-Michigan on the tie-up. 48-32, Mid-Michigan leads it. Just under 17 minutes to go in the ball game. Kicking into JaVale Lewis to McCombs. Jaden Sims now doing work. And Sims slips. And they'll call a travel, but the officials are asking for a towel, try to wipe that area up. A lot of guys have been slipping, especially on the left-hand side of the court here. So hopefully kind of get some of that perspiration, check the shoes, and keep this thing rolling. Looks like Jaden Sims might have been a little bit shaken up on the play, but he's up and looks to be all right. Oh, and it's deflected, goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Kirtland.
Yeah, the JaVale Lewis jumps up, gets a deflection on that.
It looked like it was deflected off of Coates, but it was not. I'm surprised. It looked like it took an extra deflection on the way out, but in any event, it'll stay here with the Firebirds, who trailed this one by 16 points, and it's knocked away, scooped out. Oh, what a play, and then DeCoste with a bucket. First points for Jason DeCoste. Here's Sims. Rejects the screen from Lewis, and he kicks it over McLeod, who fires a three. He got it!
Big shot there by DeLon McLeod.
DeLon McLeod And that shot goes up. That one's off. Rebound to JaVale Lewis. Here's McLeod again. Long stretch pass. Jaden Sims finds McCombs. McCombs working. He leaves his shot short. Rebound to Greg Wilson. And Coates throws it down. Jalen Coates with a NBA Jam-esque dunk, and then he got the board on the other end. No shot, and they're going to get, it looks like a player control foul against Rick Daniels, the second of this second half.
Yeah, DeLon McLeod again receiving the punishment, picking up that offensive foul.
So that is now 4 against Rick Daniels. Nick Ellis checks in. He'll inbound it.
So Daniels will take a seat. The Cost still out on the floor.
So here's Sims. Working here against Reed. Little give and go pass. Makai McCombs. Back up to McLeod. McLeod driving, spinning, stopping, can't get anything. And then, oh my! Satchel Love throws it down. Man, we've seen that from him so much, just going baseline and jamming it through.
Yeah, get the ball in the low block, and he elevates over everybody.
And we're going to get a foul here against DeLon McLeod, his third. That's 3 against the Lakers here in the second half. He'll have a seat. Devin Watts will check in. Lakers lead here by 17, 53-36. Wilson driving, had it knocked away, but it's up in the hands of Jason DeCoste. And now it's with Jalen Coates. And that one out of bounds off of Broom Hernandez and goes back to the Lakers. That is now 15 Firebird turnovers, and they trail this thing by 17. So some wholesale changes here as DeCoste will have a seat. Here's Devin Watts wearing 2 for Mid-Michigan. McGill's top of the key driving. Spinning around Coates. Gets his shot up and he's fouled.
What an effort by McGillis there to get the spin move down in the lane.
Jalen Coates will be called for the foul as Caden McGillis goes to the free throw line. McGillis is 3 of 5 from the line tonight. And make it 3 of 6. 7 first half points for McGillis. 14:11 to go in the ball game. 14:06, pardon me. And McGillis makes the second. So Spencer Udemy checks in for the first time wearing number 11. Here's Wilson driving, cutting through the entire Mid-Michigan defense. And a 3 ball is up and good, and it's a 2. It's a 2 by Marco Broom Hernandez. Very long 2, his toe was on the line. Says the official. 54-38 now, Mid-Michigan's got the lead. Watts stuck, gets it to Ellis. Ellis goes up, and he's short. Rebound by Spartacus Berry. He's gonna run the floor for a second. Now he kicks it wisely to Greg Wilson. And that one up, no good. Watts rises for the rebound. Skip pass stolen away by Greg Wilson. On the other end, there it is for Will Reed with a bucket. 14 points separate these two teams now. Does Kirtland have it? Can Kirtland find it within itself here in these last 13 minutes?
Yeah, Mid-Michigan needs to buckle down. They need points this possession.
Points of any kind are good here for Mid-Michigan. And McGillis' shot is off. Rebound to Reed. Reed now working against Sims. Kind of slowing it down here in the half court. Here's Greg Wilson driving right hand. Goes up. Blocked by Nick Ellis. Oh,
what a
my.
block. Nick Ellis said, not today, sir.
Here's McCombs driving left hand. Kicks it. Knocked away, but finds the hands of Nick Ellis. Ellis driving against Barry. Goes up for the shot, and he's fouled along the way.
Should go against Wilson with the push. And it will.
Number 20, Greg Wilson.
So Wilson picks up his second foul. So that's 6 against the Firebirds, so they're almost in the penalty.
Number 23, Nick Ellis.
Will almost be shooting here. One more foul against the Firebirds puts the Lakers in the penalty and send them to the free throw line. Nick Ellis has 6 points to his name in that first half. Two from the free throw line already tonight, and he is now 3 of 3. You know, that's how I shoot free throws too, is fire it and then kind of lean forward after it. It helps it, that little leaning forward helps.
That little extra, shorten the distance of the free throw by about an inch.
And Ellis makes them both. You know, it's funny, I was a terrible free throw shooter when I played, but now I'm a pretty good free throw shooter.
Fair enough.
Don't know what was the change, but in any event, Mid-Michigan now leads by 16. And this one tipped away.
You know, I read a thing that if there's any sports play that anybody in America could do, it's shoot a free throw.
Well, not many people can do that drive that Greg Wilson just pulled off, and he got a bucket for his trouble. Here's Watts, finds McGillis. McGillis driving left hand, picks it up, finds Watts. He kicks it down into Nick Ellis. Ellis working against Barry. And Nick Ellis with a bucket. See, this is the run that Mid-Michigan needed right here. This thing's back out to 16 points, 11 and a half to go. Here's Greg Wilson now.
Yeah, you got to keep getting the ball down on the block. Nick Ellis, JaVale Lewis, anybody working against Barry, they're finding success.
And that one's stolen away, Devin Watts. That'll help. Watts, McGillis, 3-ball, short.
Another big rebound by Ellis.
Watts with a 3-ball, just off, and rebound there to Spencer Udemy. Didn't play at all in that first half. Here's Greg Wilson. Played a lot in the first half. His shot is good. 3-ball for Greg Wilson. His first of the game.
Man,
13-point Laker advantage.
Caden McGillis is in great defensive position, still gets that shot.
That pass goes up and out of bounds off of Satchel Love. So Jalen Coates checks in as for Kirtland. JaVale Lewis and Austin Gibson check back in for Mid-Michigan. So a bit of a, I guess more traditional lineup, 3 guards, 2 forwards. Now here's here's Wilson against Devin Watts, excuse me. 10:20 to go. Short clock here. And oh, what a shot by Will Reed. Here's Austin Gibson. JaVale Lewis finds Satchel Love, and they're going to get an offensive foul against JaVale Lewis. That's the first against him. Place is very full of Kirtland fans.
There's quite a few down
made the trip. Very loud response to that offensive foul by JaVale Lewis. Here's Udemy working against Satch, and no shot, and he traveled. The Kirtland fans were jumping behind the official who waved it off. It looked like he was almost going to hit the fence inadvertently as he was waving his arms, emphatically signaling no shot with the travel call. 11 points, just under 10 minutes to go. Exciting finish coming up here on MAC TV. Appreciate you tuning in. Spartacus Berry deflects that out of Javelle Lewis's hands. And then Berry's called for a foul. His third, so that will send. Yes, that will send Javelle Lewis to the free throw line.
Returning for Kirtland, number 23, Jason DeCoste.
Jason DeCoste checks back in with those 4 fouls.
Number 21.
And Javelle Lewis to the free throw line. He will shoot a 1-and-1. He's
Big
got
free
5
throws
points to his
right
name.
here. Big free throws here.
And he makes it. So Lewis, again, a 61% free throw shooter. Not his forte, if you will, but he does average just under 13 points a game. Spencer Udemy checks out. He appears to be frustrated. The second free throw's up and good by Javelle Lewis. So very fruitful trip there for the Lakers. Now their lead is restored to 13. 9.5 to go.
Big time free throws by a big time sophomore.
And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. Looks like they're going to get Devin Watts. So that's 2 against Devin Watts, 5 against Lakers here in the second half. And a shot goes up, no good. McCombs with the rebound. Here are the Lakers now. Kirtland fans wanting to travel against McLeod, didn't get it. Here's McCombs, works it in. Light pass, it ends up finding McLeod, who goes up for it, can't get it. Rebound by Jason DeCoste. And looks like we'll get a foul here. Ooh, this doesn't look good for DeCoste. It looks like his ankle might have gotten rolled up under DeLon McLeod. That's 4 against McLeod. So here are the Firebirds, trailing by 13, just 9 minutes to go. See if they can make some march happen, and we're going to get an offensive foul. We need to see who it's on. It will go against Jalen Coates. So that's 3 against Coates, 8 against the Firebirds here in this second half. So Lakers closing in on the double bonus here. And a big bucket there by Javelle Lewis. He goes up with a tough shot, goes up with the right hand, and he got the bucket. Jason DeCoste may be playing a little conservative defense there with those 4 fouls.
A lot of contact still, didn't get the foul call.
There's still a ton of contact, exactly. That pass somehow found its way over to Broom Hernandez. Here's Rick Daniels working on Devin Watts. Short time. Firebirds working inside, and a long stretching bucket by Jason DeCoste. His second field goal, his 3rd and 4th points of the game. 62-49. 8-minute mark has crossed. Here's McCombs on the wing. Devin Watts for 3. Got it! Oh, the bank is open in Mount Pleasant tonight. 65-49, 7.5 to go. Here's Broom Hernandez. Is long, 2, no good. He got his own rebound, goes back up with it, and he got it. Devin Watts quickly crosses the timeline, then slows it down. Here's Jaden Sims now. Sims working, shooting, and his shot comes up short, rebounded there by Coates. Loose ball, it goes out of bounds, and McCombs trying to stretch for it, couldn't get his hands to it. So McGillis checks in. McCombs will have a seat. Here's Coates. Finds Reed in the corner. Reed driving baseline. Back to Coates. His shot up and no good, but he's fouled along the way. Looks like it'll be, yes, against JaVale Lewis. His second. That's 7 against the Lakers. So now the Firebirds are in the penalty. So Jalen Coates, who has 4 points to his name, will shoot a pair. And Coates makes the first. Jalen Coates, a freshman out of Miami, scores about 8 points a game on average and shoots about 47% from the line. And he missed there, but the Firebirds get the rebound, and wow, what a bucket by Will Reed.
Yeah, that was an impressive baseline drive there by Reed.
So this thing's now down to 11, 6.5 to go. Here's Watts on the wing. Finds McGillis, short corner. McGillis driving baseline. Oh my, what a baseline layup. And we're gonna get a timeout.
Huge shot by the sophomore. Much needed bucket.
Goodness. So we're gonna get a full timeout, and we'll actually keep it here for just a minute. Wanted to give a major shout out to the Mid-Michigan women's team as it won the MCCA state championship. Its first in school history with a 93-78 win over Jackson, avenging that January 4th loss here at Maury Courts. Mid-Michigan also beat KVCC in the semifinal with a come-from-behind win in the fourth quarter, trailing by as many as 13. Or it was 13 in that fourth quarter. Lakers are 25-4 and will play the winner of the St. Clair Shores at Mott game at fourth. That's that semifinal, that district semifinal will be at 4:30 p.m. Thursday at Mott Community College. So Tori Griffin had 21 points in the state championship win. Cooper Agama had 18. So
wow.
Big game.
Role players stepping up huge in a title game.
Absolutely. So congratulations. We've seen a few of the Lakers, Lady Lakers, I guess, walk by and offered our congratulations.
Yeah.
I mean, what an accomplishment there. I mean, again, first state championship in school history. I mean, that's. Lance Maney, head coach, has often talked about he wants to, change the, change the program, if you will, make some history with this program, and he's done just that. So, congrats to Lance and all the Lakers on your big accomplishment. Back underway here, tense basketball game. I guess that was a nice little tension relief there. Talking about the women's team. As DeCoste goes up. Oh my, that thing is sent to the second row by JaVale Lewis. Jason DeCoste goes up for a layup, and it gets just absolutely bombarded away by JaVale Lewis. What a block. He's so good at that. So the Firebirds will inbound it here on the near side. Here's Reed in the short corner, gets the bucket. William Reed is having himself a big game. 18 points now for Reed. Will it be enough? His guys trail by 11, just under 6 to go. Here's Lewis. Long three. Got it! JaVale Lewis!
What
playing
a
his
shot.
final game at Maury Courts. Gets a big bucket. Three-pointer. And then he gets the steal. Lakers slow it down. They lead by 14. Can Mid-Michigan hold on? Firebirds and their fans chanting defense. Watts, long two, can't get it. Lewis the rebound. What a tough offensive rebound, and he steps out of bounds. And he'll go back to Kirtland. 5:08 to go. 14-point game. Will we see a little March magic? We'll see. 5 minutes. Now just under 5 minutes. That ball's loose. It goes off of Reed and goes out of bounds and back to the Lakers. 19 turnovers by the Firebirds here in this game, which has, again, just under 5 minutes to go. Let's see it. Lewis, tough shot, and it doesn't go, but he'll go to the free throw line.
Clutch moments, you give the ball to the clutch player.
Tournament foul on number 1, Rick Daniels, his fifth.
So Rick Daniels has fouled out of this game. Just 2 points to his credit. So he'll have a seat. Marco Broom Hernandez, wearing 4, checks back in. Javale Lewis now 3 of 5 from the free throw line, make it 4 of 6.
I mean, he just hit that deep triple a minute ago. This has got to be easier for that than that.
I would think so. And that shot is short, missed everything. And we'll go back to the Firebirds. You know, I have to laugh. During sophomore night last time here at Maury Courts, Makai McCombs had mentioned one of his favorite memories here was watching Satchel Love airball free throw. I wonder if it's the same. Well, look the same. That ball goes out of bounds and goes.
I don't know
to
if you'll
Mid-Michigan.
rib Javale as much as you'd rib Satch.
Well, we'll see.
They are a tight group, so maybe they do.
Maybe they will get a win first, and then talk a little smack.
Yeah, they can giggle about it when they watch the film.
Sims for 3. He got it. Jaden Sims for 3. The lead is 18 again. Coach shot off. DeCosta rebound off the side of the unit. No good. Javale Lewis the rebound there. Easily a double-double for Javale Lewis. His team up by 18. Here's McGillis. To Watts. To Sims. Short time here. Less than 10 on the ticker. Sims from the free throw line. Got it. Easy shot for him.
They've stretched it out to 20 now here in Maury Courts.
Biggest lead of the game for Mid-Michigan. Broom Hernandez for 3. No. Watts the rebound. Long bounce pass. Sims up and under. Can't get it. Ball still loose. Greg Wilson the rebound. 3 ball for Reed. No. Rebound to Wilson. His putback. No. Lewis the rebound. Long pass over everybody to Jaden Sims again.
That deserves a clap. What a find by the big guy.
What a pass. I mean, he threw that like a quarterback.
Doug Flutied it down to the other end of the court.
He Doug Flutied it, exactly. And if you're too young to know who Doug Flutie is, my goodness, as the shot is up and good for Jalen Coates. You should check out Doug Flutie. Just Google his name, and you'll find the play we're talking about. And it was against Miami. He's wearing a Boston College uniform for whatever it's worth. 2.5 to go. Mid-Michigan leads by 20. Watts, his shot is blocked away by Greg Wilson and Jalen Coates, and then Coates comes away with it. Broom Hernandez for 3. Misses everything. Rebound to Lewis. Here's Sims. Finds McGillis. He tries to go up and under, and he's fouled along the way. Looks like they're going to get Broom Hernandez, maybe. No, they're going to get Greg Wilson, his third. So that is 10 fouls against the Firebirds. They will be in the penalty. Mid-Michigan will shoot 2 free throws the rest of the way. And here's McGillis shooting his first, 2, I guess, of the penalty here. And he misses the front end. Four of 8 for McGillis. Jaden Sims has checked out for what appears to be the last time here at Maury Courts. Asher Visman will supplant him.
Yeah, when the Lakers needed a run, they got it here late in the second half.
And a lot of thanks to that. Number 0 is Jaden Sims, and Javale Lewis has McGillis misses the second of the free throws, so he missed them both.
Kirtland got as close to 11, and that's about as close as they could get here in the second half.
And a nice bucket there by Avion Cabot. Under 2 minutes to go. Mid-Michigan cruising. Here's Visman. Kicks it to McCombs. Short time here for Mid-Michigan. Visman steps into a three. He got it! Asher Visman! The Central Montcalm Green Hornet splashes one. And then stolen away by McGillis. McCombs went for the shot, and he thought better of it. Almost went up, but stayed down as to avoid the traveling call. Mid-Michigan leads by 21, its largest lead. Nine on the shot clock. Into McGillis, 2 on the clock. And he got it! Right.
Wow,
And he traveled. They're going to get the traveling call against him. Oh, my.
Substitution, they said.
So
he
he'll
does
get another substitution.
He will get the
McGillis,
points.
McCombs, Satchel Love, all have checked out for the final time. Here at Maury Courts, Austin Gibson, Noah Pruitt, or Jaden Pruitt, excuse me. I knew I was going to do that once.
Hey, it happened in the last game.
And a shot, Jalen Coates with a bucket. My apologies to the Pruitt fam there. Jaden Pruitt checks back in. Well, checks in for the first time. Austin Gibson wearing 11 checked in. And Nick Ellis checked in wearing 23.
I'm sure Noah's watching somewhere.
Well, if he is, sorry about that. Pruitt with a bucket! Oh my! Jaden Pruitt! Looking like his older brother on that play. And then a big slam on the other end. Jalen Coates puts, well, an emphatic end. Mid-Michigan wins. Lakers win. Lakers win.
What a game.
85-64. Mid-Michigan wins and advances to Friday's semifinal. Again, that is an 11:30 a.m. tip on Friday at Ballinger Fieldhouse at Mott Community College. The Lakers will play Kalamazoo Valley. And the Firebird season comes to an end, 4-17 overall. Not bad for their first year.
Yeah, first year back. They make it into the playoffs. Can't go wrong there.
Can't go wrong there, absolutely. Mid-Michigan wins 85-64. We'll hope to have Coach Caleb House and maybe a player here on the postgame show in just a moment. So we will step aside real quick as I try to go track down our guys, and we'll be back here on Laker basketball on MAC TV.
Hi, I'm Amy Bunting, and I'm the director here at Maury Courts Recreation Center. Here at Maury Courts, we have 127,000 square feet of fun. We have 4 high school-length basketball courts, we have 2 collegiate maple courts, and we have 2 collegiate-sized multi-purpose courts. So when you're at Maury Courts, you can come and you can play anything that you can think of: volleyball, basketball, racquetball, pickleball, all the things that you can possibly imagine that would be fun for you for recreation or even for fitness. At Maury Courts, when you have a membership here, you have a membership for a fitness center, and we've got McLaren Fitness over on 3 Leaves Drive that's also a part of our memberships. So it's like 2 in 1. Also, you have choices when it comes to purchasing your memberships. Depending on if you're a student or a senior citizen, you may get a discount, or if you're a member of some place that is a corporate partner of ours. Otherwise, you can also choose if you want just weight and fitness or if you want access to the whole shebang. Either way, bring your family down. In fact, once a month, you can come try it out on the first Friday of every month for free, as long as you bring us a non-perishable canned good for our food pantry. In addition, we also like to support the community. We partner with vendors that are local for all the industry that we do business with here. In addition, we have programming that is tying into programs like Transitions That Count, Connections That Count, MMI, and many more. Also, We've got, like I mentioned, a food pantry at the front of house, and we've got a take it or leave it coat and boot rack for our cold weather months in Michigan, which obviously last forever. Maury Courts is privileged to be a hospitality business model. So what we really like to do is bring in Michigan brand basketball and volleyball tournaments, but also brands from all over the region. So we're pretty fortunate to do businesses with entities like Gus Macker, Triple Threat Basketball, Michigan Mystics Basketball, and a lot more. And we're growing. So keep your eyes peeled for all the things that Maury Courts is going to have to offer on the weekends from now on. So if you're so inclined, why don't you check us out on our website? It's brand new, maurycourts.com, or come down. We're at 5175 East Remus Road. We'd really love to see you. My team is amazing, and it's Team Maury that's been keeping this place going. I'm very grateful for them, and we're very grateful for you. Sports lovers, meet here.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the Mid-Michigan Laker basketball postgame show here at Maury Courts. I'm Austin Chastain with MAC TV, joined by sophomore forward, JaVale Lewis. And JaVale, 13 points, 13 rebounds, but most importantly, you guys got a really big win and a really big game. Just your thoughts on how everything went tonight.
Me personally, I felt like we played pretty well tonight. We started off a little slow, been struggling a little bit with turnovers, but I honestly felt like we kind of picked it up towards the end, started to execute the game plan, and trusting each other really is kind of the main focus for us in this tournament in order for us to go far.
Right, and I mean that trust. I mean, we talk about it all the time on here that you guys have really built that over the course of the season, and it's paid off again in a really big way. With a 21-point win in tournament play. I mean, that's got to be pretty special. Given where you guys maybe even started just this year, right?
No, yeah, definitely it is. I just think we're just putting each other in the right spots. Like we know where everybody can be successful and just trying to make each other better. That's the special part about us. We just like to see each other succeed.
I gotta ask. I mean, everyone in the gym could hear it when the coach was kind of getting on you guys a little bit in the first half. There, did that kind of help out a little bit? Kind of bring back the morale and kind of bring everything back to where you guys needed it to be?
Yeah, I mean, if you know Coach House, you know he's not a yeller, so kind of whenever he does, it kind of surprises all of us. But I mean, it was the spark that we needed. Kind of got us going, and I'm glad that he did it. Is what we need.
Right, and I mean, just in here in I know things are weird with eligibility, but what appears to be your last game here at Mid-Michigan, here at Maury Courts, go out in a big way. Just what, one, does this program mean to you, and two, just what has this season been like? It's been nothing short of magical, really.
I mean, it's not enough that I can say about this program. When I came in here as a freshman, kind of didn't know how I was going to fit in. Me personally, I got to thank Coach House and the staff for taking the chance on me. They really kind of made this right here from the ground up. They got a special place in my heart, especially Coach House and his family. I can't thank them enough. It's me. You said me personally?
Yeah, just how this season has gone.
Oh.
Just how much are you going to remember this one?
Man, this season's special. Just us being able to win 20 games, something I've never done before. I just won my first playoff game tonight, so that's a huge accomplishment for me. I'm pretty happy about that, and I wouldn't want to celebrate it with any other team. It's good to make history. We got to keep rolling, though. We're not done yet.
Oh, yeah. No, far from done. 22-6, 12-2 in the conference. That's some numbers that really, those are just really, really magical numbers, man. That's what we love to see. But, yeah, this is it's been a lot of fun watching you play, and I guess just keep things rolling. How do you guys do that?
Showing up every day, ready to work. And we got to just clean up the turnovers a little bit, but just showing up to practice every day, just wanting to get better. No matter if it's a recovery day, just lifting, watching film. We always just 1% better every day. That's the focus right now.
Absolutely. I guess any final thoughts as we get set to leave here in a game here for the last time?
No, not really. We need everybody at Mott on Friday. We got a big game Friday.
Again, 11:30 tip on Friday. That one against Kalamazoo Valley. That should be another good one. Really looking forward to it. And JaVale, thanks for stopping by the show, and thanks for everything that you've done for Mid-Michigan. It's been a lot of fun to watch you play, man.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, yeah, we'll see you later, man. we'll hope to have Coach House here in just a few minutes, but we'll step aside for just a brief moment. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV. Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Mid-Michigan Laker men's basketball pros-game show. Austin Chastain, MAC TV, alongside head coach Caleb House. And Caleb, excellent win, 85-64. I mean, just a lot of fun to watch. How'd you guys pull it off?
Yeah, it's one of those mixed feelings. Like, we are advancing. That's the beautiful thing out of this. I was hoping we'd play a little bit more fiery being at home, and we let them hang around a lot longer than I was hoping. But we made a couple of really nice runs. I see Slim had a nice game, very efficient offensively, Jaden Sims. And then we had a lot of balanced scoring from there. A lot of guys with 7, 10, 12, 13. So definitely proud of the fact that we got the win, like we're advancing. Sometimes as a coach, you're seeking perfection, and it's not fair to the guys, because that team was hungry, and they have some talented guys that can really fill it up, and it took a lot of effort for us to slow them down.
Gotcha. I do have to admit, I had the wrong matchup. I thought you guys were playing KVCC, so that's
hopefully down the road that's a potential matchup.
Gotcha. Well, you'll hear that that was supposed to be for Friday, so my fault. I'm sorry. But anyway, that game, your guys' potential next matchup is in the final moments here.
Yeah.
I know we had just talked about it, but is there one matchup over the other that you
like
better?
At this point, you're advancing. You just want, you're going to play good teams. You just want to go play good teams, and you want to fight. We have a ton of respect for both Wayne and Macomb. They've grinded through the Eastern Conference, which is an unbelievable battle and an unbelievable war. So both of them are battle tested. Both of them have high-level players. Macomb's obviously comes with a little more ranking, I guess, is people know about their ranking because they're a top 10 team, but Wayne's very good as well. And I know they're playing a tight game right now, and we'll find out who we play. We just know we're advancing, and I'm happy to be doing that. We check off one of our boxes was to get to Mott as far as our goals. To get to Mott, to get to the Final Four. There's going to be tons of four-year coaches down there that'll come to watch our guys, their guys, all day long. Great basketball from 9:30 in the morning until 10 o'clock at night. And I wanted our guys to get that showcase opportunity, and here we are, getting that opportunity.
You guys have it, and, I mean, you guys have a 22-win season to this point.
Wow.
I mean, just how special. 22 wins. I mean, you hear that, and what goes through your mind?
It's tough to put into words right now. I think reflection after the year, we'll start to be able to put that into words. I would just say one of the things that jumps out to me is, the pain, the learning, both individually and as a team, that we went from last year at 8 wins to 22 wins is pretty awesome. So just like going through that and then seeing the turnaround, that's pretty awesome.
Absolutely. I think that covers all my questions for you. Anything else you'd like to share?
No, please tune in. It's going to be, no matter who we play, it's going to be a high-level game. We're going to have to play better than we've ever played in order to keep advancing. But, man, I think I've just felt something special about this team, and I'm really hoping that we can pull off some magic down there, cut some nets down like the women did, and make some more history. We said we wanted to be historical, and we've been historical so far, but there's more history to be made.
Absolutely. Again, Lakers advancing to Mott for the next round of the District C tournament here. But anyway, in the Great Lakes District, pardon me.
I got a quick shout out here.
Yes.
I just been looking at the stats a little bit. We had some really good defensive efforts, but Mekhi McCombs guarding number 20, he's been averaging over 30 points a game the last 4 games. Yep. He holds him to 12 on 12 shots, and he played a ton of minutes, and every time 22 came out, we had to give him a break because we just needed him to guard him because he did such a special job on him. So I got to give him a shout out as a sophomore. What a great defensive effort, and that gives us a lot of confidence knowing how many great players we're going to play going forward, that he can play that kind of defense. So
Absolutely.
With that, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, well, I got to say, this will actually be my last game here on MAC TV, so I wanted to thank you, Coach Caleb, and obviously women's coach Lance Maney and former women's coach JT Cleveland for everything that you guys have done to make our broadcast as special as it is and a lot of fun. And obviously want to thank all the players for orchestrating all these great moments for us to capture here on MAC TV. Everyone at Mid-Michigan, y'all have been really special, really welcoming to street guy like me. So just wanted to say thank you, and of course to Mr. Engineer Nick Toner. Man, he puts this broadcast together every season for the last couple of years. It's been a lot of fun. And
thanks for the energy and the words and everything you brought to us. It's a huge addition to our ability to build a brand and spread word about our program, and you've done that.
Well,
awesome.
I certainly appreciate all the kind words, and everyone just welcoming me in. It's been a lot of fun, so thank you. And I typically sign off with "till we meet again" because goodbye feels very final, right? But I think the circumstance does call for it tonight. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for spending part of your Tuesday night with us. Go Lakers the rest of the way, and, goodbye, everybody.